What up, squad? It is day 16, week 3, day 2. I'm just gonna short it down to week 3, day 2. Everything went as expected yesterday. I'm still following everything. I got up and I had some beans with some corn in it, some sriracha on top. Then for lunch I had a Subway sandwich, which was the Veggie Delight with I put on it was mustard and sweet onion sauce. That's it. And then for dinner again I had beans and corn. That's just some of the easy stuff that I made in advance, so I didn't really have to think about going and then making a bunch of different things. But I just used up the rest of those today when I made my first meal of the day. I had a cutie, or these ones actually aren't cuties, they're Halo, so I had a Halo, and then I had a baked potato with some beans and corn. It actually had been a while since I had a baked potato, and it was literally one of the best things I'd eaten. I just cleaned it, and after I washed it, I stabbed it a couple times with a knife, and then took a damp paper towel, wrapped it around it, stuck it in the microwave for 6 minutes, and let it cook. And then I pulled it out, and once I pulled it out, I ate the skin off of it first, and then after I ate the skin off of it, I put it in my beans and corn, and I smashed that down so that it made this, like, I guess like the bean soup type thing that I made. It like thickened it up, but it was actually really good as well. I let my dad try it because he's out here visiting right now, and then my friend James also tried it. He said it was good. So yeah, I've been reading all you guys' comments and everything. Thank you guys for the support. Again, I'm on my channel all the time. Thank you to everybody that's been adding me on Snapchat. I do my best to get back to you guys as soon as possible. If I forget or I just don't see it, it might take a while. I'm sorry if it does, but I will return your message as long as you message me. So, yeah. I'm just still out here, like, telling as many people as I can every time I see them, like, what I'm doing and everything, and just constantly, like, reiterating that in my head. And I had therapy yesterday too, so that's something that I'm doing to work on the mental aspect and everything, so that it's I'm changing the complete, like, I'm learning to cope and everything with all of the different things. And my friend that's here actually is somebody who's usually comes over here and works out and stuff, so might lift the weights and stuff with him for a while, or just stand up and sit down a couple, like, until I'm tired and winded. So yeah, those are things that I'm probably gonna do as soon as I'm done with this video. Sorry it took so long making this video. I didn't wake up until about 1:30 in the afternoon, and then by the time I settled, or my nephew settled in, and I had time to record when it was quiet and everything, it was about 5 o'clock. So that's when I'm recording this right now. It's California time, 5 o'clock. I'm just been watching anime and stuff. Super excited for My Hero Academia Season 3. That one's really good. And then I've got a lot of different suggestions for animes that I should watch from you guys. I'm definitely going to look at, like, some of the ones that were said in the comments. Some of the animes I don't really like, or if I don't like them, I just don't. They don't pique my interest. Is a lot of the Gundams. I don't really like the Gundams where they're just going out there and they're fighting with a bunch of mech suits and stuff. I don't really see, like, it's just not my thing. I don't really like that. Somebody said to watch Big O. I've seen Big O in the past, and I didn't really like Big O. And I've seen Gundam Wing and stuff, and I didn't really like those. Certain ones that I did like that had like the mech type stuff in it were like there was a show on that was called Zoids at one time. I really liked that one. And there's a really good one on Netflix. It's called Gurren Lagann. It's literally one of the primest ones that I've ever seen, and that one was dope just because like Gurren Lagann Gurren Lagann has the ability to adapt with any type of machines that are there, and he can completely take them over. And you have to have a certain power of will to be able to use him. Like that type of stuff, like really piques my interest. But like the Gundams are just, I mean, I guess they're just trained to. They're trained to just use them like you like they would go to an academy or something like that. But yeah, another really good one on Netflix that I really liked like a lot was obviously Seven Deadly Sins. That one's phenomenal, and the second season just came out. I'm kind of waiting until it gets further in, so that when I watch, I can kind of just watch a lot of them at one time, because I usually I'll binge watch anime, so I'll watch multiple episodes and just kill a whole season in like 2 days or something like that, if it takes that long. So yeah. Well, anyways, Little Witch Academia. I've seen both of the little movies they made, and then I've seen the seasons that they put up there as well. That's a really good anime for anybody that likes like magic type stuff, and that's the kind of stuff that I enjoy. And yeah, stuff like that, like Magi. That's another really good one, and Sinbad's part of the Magi thing. Yeah, people or somebody's been, I can't remember your name right now, but asking me about Yu-Gi-Oh! And yeah, I used to play a lot of the Yu-Gi-Oh! I watched the first couple of seasons with like Yugi and all them, and once that stuff ended, where Yugi and them weren't involved anymore, I didn't really watch as consistently. I've seen a couple episodes of GX, but I didn't watch that all the way through. I watched 5Ds most of the way through, and then they stopped dubbing it, so then I didn't. This is before I started watching subs, so I didn't used to watch the subs. Now I'll watch the subs because of Naruto and Fairy Tail, actually, because I didn't want to wait for those. So then I started reading and watching, and I was like, oh, this isn't that bad. So then I started doing that, and I just feel like there's more, like, I guess, emotion in it when they're like, when they're subbed. Plus, they're usually the uncut version of it. And there's actually some really good dubs of some of the animes that are English dubbed that are uncuts. And those are the ones that I like to watch just because it's as pure as possible to the original. And that's for like One Piece. I found a really good website to watch that and a lot of different animes. I've seen a lot of Inuyasha. I didn't watch it all, but I've seen a lot of it. I've seen all of Full Metal Alchemist and Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. What else? My bad for just like talking about all these anime and stuff. These are just things that I enjoy to talk about and or watch. Yeah. Obviously, you guys have already seen my Pokeball tattoo, so I mean, obviously, you guys know about the Pokemon stuff. And right next to that, I'm probably going to get a Shaggy from Shaggy and Scooby put right next to the Pokeball, because my friend that actually did the Pokeball tattoo. He passed away, and his name is Shaggy, so it's going to be like a remembrance tattoo to him. So that's one of the things that I'm going to get. I'm not really doing any like tattoos on like my chest or anything like that, because it's going to be the stuff that has the most excess skin that needs to be removed. So I don't want to really put anything on that skin, but that leaves my forearms and my arms, or not my arms, but just my forearms and stuff. So those are most likely where they're going to be. I still need to get this one finished. The person that was supposed to do it, I paid them for it. Well, I didn't pay them. It was a barter. I traded him a tablet for the work, and then he was supposed to do it. And every time I try and talk to him about it, he doesn't respond to me anymore on Facebook, even though we don't live that far away from each other. But he doesn't come over here anymore, so I mean, there's not really a lot I can do about it right now because I'm basically housebound, but I'm working on not being housebound anymore. So hopefully that'll change, and I'll be able to go and get some work done in an actual shop. Or I know somebody else recently that just got some tattoo guns, so I might get another one here at home. I don't know yet. I have to talk to them and see if they're willing to do it. Throw them the picture, see if they can draw it up or what they could do to finish it out and kind of make it their own. Because the longer that I've had this tattoo is like a stencil, basically. I see where the little flaws and stuff in there are, where the needle didn't go exactly straight, and there's like little divots, or just see if there's a way that he can fix it if he knows how. But I haven't looked at any of his art yet, so I got to do all that. Still, I changed my doctor's appointment, and that's supposed to be on March 19th, so that's something else I'm gonna be doing. I don't think I'm gonna film it, just because the way they transport me in an ambulance all the way out there to San Francisco. So, I mean, there's not really a lot that I can see or show you guys from being inside the back of an ambulance. I mean, I can record inside the doctor's office, but I won't be recording my doctor or anything else like that, just because, obviously, doctor-patient confidentiality and everything else like that. But I will update you guys as soon as I know anything about anything that's going on with me. Alright. If you guys like anything I had to say, give me that like. If you haven't joined the squad, the Rob Squad, then hit that subscribe button and join the fam. Add me on Snapchat, Raging Robert. You know the drill. Until next time, peace.